Here to take that up, the Senate Intelligence Committee's fishing expedition and witch hunt. With us now, Tom Fitton. He's president of Judicial Watch. Tom, great to have you here. I have to say, watching Warner and Burr it's so painful because they think they're fooling someone when they're carrying out a political action, not one of oversight of the intelligence community, which is their primary charge, as the intelligence community is struggling to defend whatever assets we have left in cyberspace.
I don't blame the Democrats for taking advantage of the opportunity to lead the investigation for the Senate Republicans. That's what's going on here. And the Senate leadership, both Burr and the Majority Leader McConnell, need to take responsibility for an investigation that is essentially targeting Trump in a political way. There's no legitimate public interest at this point, given all the information that we know is out there and not out there. And frankly, I have to wonder whether there are Republicans on both sides of the Hill, both on the House and the Senate, that are happy to have these investigations go on because they don't want Trump to be president. They'd be happy to see him impeached or forced to step down. And so you just keep the information, you just keep the operations open so that you can hopefully find something that causes the president irreparable damage. To be direct, Senator McConnell and Congressman Ryan have both sided with the Dems and the deep state and the left in perpetuating these endless probes, even though after more than a year of an FBI investigation, now 9 months by these two committees, the intel committees of the House and the Senate, I love Burr's comment. We'd like to share some initial findings with you, but the fact is we have none because there isn't any evidence. I mean, that's madness to keep going. And compare and contrast the lack of interest in what the Obama administration was up to in terms of unmasking, in terms of illicit spying and leaks, the Clinton email scandal, the mishandling classified information there, Benghazi, IRS, all sorts of accountability issues that remain unfulfilled and accountability promises that remain unfulfilled by the Republican-controlled Senate. And again, it exposes the fraudulent nature of Mueller's investigation, which is also chasing unicorns, which is also abusive, which is also out of control and not subject to proper oversight. So what can be done? Well, Judicial Watch today, Lou, I don't know, we just did it an hour or so ago. We sued the Justice Department just to try to get answers on the scope of Mueller's investigation and his budget. The president, subjects of the investigation, can challenge Mueller's scope and constitutional authorities. And of course, Congress, and this is the fantasy, can also bring the special counsel under control. But so adults need to take the lead here. And if the typical establishment agencies and institutions won't do it, Judicial Watch will. And this is just one of many lawsuits to come to keep Mueller at least accountable to the American people if no one else is going to do it here in town. Tom Fitton, leading Judicial Watch, which certainly is, we have a debt for their service and for your diligent investigations into all that is happening in the swamp.